Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that often we talk about so often. I'm going to talk about relationships and how to build a healthy friendship and a healthy romantic relationship. They do go hand in hand. Something my great-grandmother used to say was, you can't live with men and you can't live without them. Not to just single out men, but I think there's a lot of truth in saying that sometimes we just feel so complicated and just so overwhelmed when it comes to relationships. Well, today I feel that I am credible because I have experienced watching my parents have a healthy relationship in the past 18 years, and personally I have had a healthy relationship, and through just my experiences and research, I feel that I am able to just give you all a few tips on how to just create a healthy relationship in your life. I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen this video, but recently there's a YouTube video by a guy that went to USC, I believe, who had this video saying, can guys and girls be friends? And all of the women said, oh yeah, of course we can be friends. And all the men said, well, I don't know, I'm kind of attracted to her, so that kind of stands in the way. And this just kind of like threw me off because so many of us women just say, oh, of course I can be friends with him. Yeah, we're just friends, but at the same time, that boy might not be thinking the same thing, and vice versa. It works the other way. So I think it's really interesting for us to realize that in our culture, it is very cynical. Like, people are just saying, oh, we can't be friends. We can't build friendships with the opposite sex. But what I'm saying is, if you can't build friendships with the opposite sex, how can you develop a healthy person in yourself? I think it's very, very important to build those relationships so we can become more well-rounded on our own. And now it's not always a terrible thing when you are developing a friendship with somebody and all of a sudden one person starts having feelings, or maybe it's mutual, both of you do. And that is actually the key to beginning a healthy relationship. Every great relationship starts with some friendship. And now I'm not saying that these are the only ways that you can go about building a great relationship. Of course there's exceptions. Some of you might say, well, my parents met like randomly and they fell in love that night and they're together forever. That's great, but what I'm telling you is just a few little tips that might help you just realize what you're going through at this point in our life as we're emerging adults. Now, like I said, first we need to develop a great friendship with a person. And through friendship, feelings can arise, and that is great. And don't be, offended or, scared of that. That's something that naturally happens often. Now, number one, to begin just these relationships is you must be attracted to a person. And some people may disagree with that, but I truly believe that you must find the other person attractive. Now, that can develop more over time when you get to know that person's personality and you get to just get deeper into that friendship with the person, but both of you need to be attracted to each other. Also, you need to support where they are going and what their goals are. Say this girl that you're dating wants to be the first woman president of the United States, and you don't really like America and you're not really for women in power. Well, that's probably not going to work because you need to support the other person's really key goals and where they're going in life, or else things are just going to crash down. And thirdly, you need to have similar core values. Now, I'm not saying that every little thing needs to be the same, but your core values should be similar. Now, this is the way that I look at it. I love Jesus with all my heart, and he is just like the reason why I exist. Now, if I start dating a guy who doesn't really feel that way, then he's never really going to get to know who I am completely. He's going to miss out on really all of me and on something so much greater than me. So I think it's very important, again, to be attracted to somebody physically, to support where they are going, and to have similar core values. Now, in conclusion, I'd like to tell you all just that so much of the time we just think again that men are from Mars, women are from Venus, we'll never really get along. This is all a lie. Both of us can work together to build greater relationships with each other and build great friendships. And through friendships and through similar values, just great friendships, we can and will have great relationships, healthy relationships.